Good morning. We're up. We're at it. We're rolling down the highway. I didn't take this while I was sitting still because it was dark. Sun's starting to come up. We got some pretty pink and orange clouds in the sky, but we're rolling up on Atlanta, the bane of my existence. Will I lose my cool? Will I make it through? Time will tell. Y'all hang out and find out. Let's go for a ride. Rock and Roll Trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Oh, howdy ho, y'all. Boy, that was a lot of sitting in traffic. Atlanta never disappoints if you're expecting to get traffic. If you expect a good, smooth trip through, they'll disappoint you every time. But if you want to sit around and just waste big, giant moments of your lifetime, they will never disappoint. Man, oh man. Just like my troubles with my mechanical issues are well documented, I won't even say love, hate, my just straight up hate relationship with driving through Atlanta is alive and well. It gets worse every time, it gets worse every day, it gets worse every week, month, and year trying to get through there. We busted through at least the first major wave of traffic. The map is showing it fairly clear on around the rest of the way till I get over to 20 over here, hopefully. So we got to make up some time. We were kind of borderline running late earlier. Now we're just absolutely, without a doubt, running late. This is just going to chain reaction all the way through the next load too. So no bueno, but we'll get it done. It'll get there. It'll get there when it gets there, as we say, but it'll get there. How's y'all's morning going? If it's morning. If you're already on the afternoon or evening or something watching this, how did your morning go? Whatever time of the day it is, wherever you're at, how's it going? Tell me. Tell me what I need to know about today. Tell me what I need to know about the world and events and sports and life and truck driving. Get on here and do like half the comments I ever get do and insult me about my gauged out ears and my ring in my nose there, because that just, that always makes a lot of sense to hop in there and talk about, but we get it a lot anyways. But it triggers the algorithm, so if that's what you want to do, go right ahead and do it. No skin off my back, not hurting my feelings. I'll reply back just to get you to reply back again to keep the chain reaction going. So, talk about anything. Don't get too crazy. Don't be like, we don't want a bunch of bigoted, awful, terrible stuff off in there. We ain't about all that. We don't want none of that. Don't be getting all racist and bigoted and anything like that. We don't play that ball game up in here. We do not deal with it. Not even a little bit. Talk to me about something good. Tell me how much you love those Cowboys getting beat over the weekend. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm still talking about it. Because anytime the 49ers beat those Cowboys, it's a lovely day. Yeah, it is. Man, where did I say we're going? Yeah, we're trying to get over to Charleston, South Carolina. We've been to this place once before. And I've got an appointment time, it says, but it seemed last time like it was just kind of a free-for-all, whoever gets here kind of thing. So hopefully whenever I get there, it don't matter. We'll just wait for a free dock, get in there, get unloaded, and get out. And there's only, I only got, what do I got in there? I don't have 5, 6 big plastic, totes in there. There's not a lot going on in that trailer with this 7,800 pounds. So it should not take long. I know that they'll get it unloaded a lot quicker than it took me to get around 285 there. Oh man, I hate it. Oh man, I could stand to live in a lot of different places in this world. This right here, Atlanta ain't one of them. Don't ever think about believing you're ever going to see me living over here, unless somebody pops up with unless somebody can put me in the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves, making about $15 million a year, which I have zero qualifications for. So it's I mean, and I'm 43 years old, unless that happens, I'm never going to live here. And you know the odds, with those odds, obviously, we're never ever going to live here. Yeah, I guess that's one of the things you're not supposed to say. Never, what's the saying? Never say never. Well, I'm putting my foot down and drawing that line in the sand, y'all. Never living in Atlanta. Not going to do it. Y'all can have it. I know a lot of people live there and a lot of people love it. I want none of it. I don't want to live anywhere near 285 and all their interstates. Maybe there's some delightful places inside the city there. You get off into the neighborhoods and the suburbs and stuff like that. Maybe there's some rewarding spots. Maybe there's some nice downtown, like nice areas where you can get off on foot. You don't got to drive that much or anything. Kind of like my little spot in Chattanooga there, but I don't want to find out. Not gonna. I'm gonna go drive some, because I got a lot of time to make up, which hopefully I can make up a little bit once we actually get on 20 down here. So I'll let y'all go for the time being, and we'll catch up with y'all again here in a little while, probably once we get in the state of South Carolina. Y'all hang out and be good till then. Stay out of trouble for me. Greetings from South Carolina. Well, you know what? We're still in Georgia. I thought I'd cross the state line. We're still in Georgia. We're just now getting to Augusta, Georgia. I have lost my bearings here. I thought, yeah, we still got a ways to go before we cross into South Carolina here, yo. We're about to pass the outskirts of Augusta, Georgia. We just went through another traffic delay for another accident there, man. People are out of control. Man, I've hit just about every traffic delay I could hit today. I hope, please, fingers crossed for no more. No more. We are 100% definitely running late today, which, again, this place here I'm going to, not much of an issue. It's my delivery tomorrow is the issue. That place is a lot tighter on their receiving window. They like to stop way earlier in the day, so we are pushing things really, really tight up against the wall right now. Yes, we are. We're going to figure it out, though. We're going to get something done. But we're rolling. I hadn't talked to y'all here in a little while. Thought I'd hop back on here and tell you just how miserable traffic's been. I was rolling pretty good there for a bit, and then boom, here come the delays and accidents again. I had a steady pace going there for a good little ways. Yeah, we were opening it up and letting it roll there for a little bit with this 7,800-pound load, but man, the forces of nature out in traffic just don't cooperate for very long anymore. Everybody is just getting into things these days, and everything is congested. And man, we got through that little delay though, but look out in front of me there. There's only one car out in front of me for about a half a mile there. I'll take that. Let's keep it that way, all the way to Charleston there. Somebody throw some good vibes out there for this road to stay open just like this for the next couple 100 miles. I need it. I want it. I'll take it. Give it to me. Yes. Help a brother out with them good traffic vibes. Yeah, heard? Yeah. How is y'all's day and night going, depending on when you're watching this? Everything all good with y'all? You had something good to eat today? Did you have something good to eat tonight? It's daytime right here as I'm recording this, but you might be watching this at nighttime. I don't know. So we gotta be prepared for all situations of time there. We need to know, we can't just be acting like I'm making this for the daytime watchers. No. This is for everybody, no matter what time you're watching it. You're included. Doesn't matter if you're watching it at nighttime or in the morning. Yeah. I'm gonna get out here and drive. Next time I talk to you, it will definitely be from South Carolina. So y'all sit tight until then. Send me them good traffic vibes. Let's get this trip done. Let's get this load off of this trailer. Get on to the next one. I'll be back to pick y'all up again here in a little bit. Well, I'm finally back, y'all. I made it over to that delivery. We made it to Charleston. We got over there. I only had like 8-9 totes, 7,800 pounds worth of freight on there. And I got there. They were on a shift change. Then somebody came and got my paperwork to hand it off to somebody else. And then somebody came out to my truck to get my paperwork after it had been taken and handed off to somebody else. And they wasn't looking for that. Then they finally found somebody to unload it. Then they slow unloaded it. And that 7,800 pounds of freight ended up taking 56 minutes. 4 minutes shy of an hour to get 7,800 pounds of freight on 9 totes out of the truck. 9 totes that they were double stacking coming out. So they only took them, 5 trips into the into the truck to get all the stuff off. That was literally a 10-minute unload max, and I was there for an hour. So we're running tighter than I want to now, but we got it done. We're on the road out here. We're on a back highway here. Not a back highway, but a state highway. Running it down to 95. We're 50 miles from I-95, and that'll put us about 40-something miles from where we got to be. And with a little bit of luck, this will be a drop and hook, be a preload by the time we get there, because this was scheduled for 10 a.m. this morning, and at this place, we have a trailer pool there. When there's nobody there to get them, they usually go ahead and load them and set them to the side, and they turn into, a drop and swap. So hopefully that is the case, because we need to make up all available minutes that we can possibly make up on this trip so we can get this other one off tomorrow. Fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed again. I've been doing that all day. We had to cross the fingers for the traffic this morning, which worked. And now we got a finger cross for drop and swap and an easy transport to Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, we're grabbing that one and taking it all the way to Mobile. It'll be heavy too. But I filled my tanks up this morning all the way to the top, so I should be able to make it from Savannah there all the way down to Mobile without touching the fuel pumps. I may top it back off if I see a really good price. I don't know. We'll see. But one way or the other, we got things to do, and we got to do them in a hurry. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes to all of y'all. And I'm going to get off of here and drive hard and get there. And I'll get back with you when we get that picked up and we are on the road. Y'all be good. Ride along. Let's get it done. Well, y'all, it couldn't stay good forever, right? I got over here, made it to get the drop and hook load. It was indeed a drop and hook. Checked in, came around back, dropped my trailer, hooked up to my new one, hit the red air valve, went around to, so it started airing up. I went to do my walk around and check my seal and check my lights and my tires and everything, and I just hear air hissing everywhere. Got a tire off the bead back there. Completely off. I tried everything I could to get it to reseat and take, and it just won't do it. It's just not happening. I tried to roll everything I could, then I tried to roll the truck some and see if it would grab, and then it just knocked it off the seat on both sides instead of one. It's not going back. It's a junky tire anyways. So now we're sitting there waiting on a road service. There's truck stops we could go to, but it's going to be the same amount of time to go there, and this time of evening I'm going to have anywhere to park, and I'm going to run out of hours in all this. I'm going to have to try and juggle a split of some sort here, and yeah, that's great. Yeah, they're bringing a new tire for me. Not that the rest of them are great. I wouldn't under any other circumstance, I'd have tried to have got it to a truck stop, but the closest one is 6 to 8 miles away. And with that being flat and with as heavy as this load is, it's an inside tire, and that outside one next to it was just squatting from the amount of this. It's like a near 44,000 pound load. And it's not a great looking tire there either. So I'm like, it's going to end up on the side of the road with 2 blown ones with a trailer wanting to tip over because I got no tires under that corner of the trailer. So it's going to take the same amount of time in a truck stop or to sit here and wait. So I'm sitting here and waiting. And we're going to figure out a split of some sort. But it was going good. Like that other video, it was going good until it wasn't. Now it's not. Now we're going to be in a real rush tomorrow, and we're going to be really tired. But we'll get it done. For now, I'm going to eat some noodles out of the microwave and drink my vending machine soda and watch Suits, I guess. What else is there to do? I can't just sit here and entertain you guys forever. All I can do is update you on my status, and that's my status. So I'm going to go do my stuff here. I'll get back with y'all after I figure out what's going on. Crossing my fingers didn't help. Well, that helped me get the dropping hook. Didn't help the rest. There's my noodles. They're done. I've got to go. I'll get back with y'all in a little while. Well, folks, we got a tire, and I guess we're calling it a day. We're going to figure out our brake here. I guess we're going to call... We got it all figured up to where I pretty much went on brake when I got there after I did my dropping hook. So I got a chunk of my brake knocked out already. We're just going to be up very, very, very early. And luckily we're going back to Central Time Zone, so that'll help us out with an hour there on getting there and getting this load off. So I'm going to be going to bed shortly, way earlier than I normally ever go to bed, but I'm going to have to if I'm going to function in the morning. I'll have to immediately find me some coffee and whatnot and do some hard driving. Yeah, we found us a nice little, just a not more than half mile away from there, over here in this industrial park. There's some little side streets and certain, streets that just drive around go around in different directions in various directions in this industrial park. And there's some big, like, industrial lake / humongous retention pond type things over here, and I'm parked right over here alongside one of those, and it's kind of nice and relaxing to look at here in this evening time. There's a bunch of lights off of some of these. It's completely dark out here other than the just security lights on the warehouses, really, and the security lights are just shining and reflecting right off that water and looking really cool. So kind of a nice relaxing spot anyways. Now, this is not a real long informative video. I don't know. This day did not go, didn't end up the way I meant for it to end up, but I'll give you a musical recommendation now. I dug way back today. I went way back like I usually do sometimes, and I went back to the first internationally released AC/DC album today, High Voltage. Y'all need to get on that. Shame on you if you've never listened to it. I'm not even going to start naming off songs. Just, if you have listened to it and it's been forever, go back and pull it out again. And if you've never, fix yourself. It's a fine piece of rock and roll history that you need to have in between your ears in there. Filed away in, you need to let it in your ears, in both of these things on the side of your head, and let it permeate all up in this stuff in between your ears there. Retain that stuff. It's amazing, great rock and roll music. I don't need to give it any more of a shining recommendation than that. That's just, it speaks for itself for anybody that knows. But yeah, we're gonna go. I've already eaten me a little something. Luckily I had some microwave noodles and a couple of little things in here. I need to replenish in here. I'm about getting towards the end of my food stock in here, but I was able to eat me a little something and get me a vending machine soda, and I had a restroom there and all, so could have been worse. But we're gonna go get ready to do some sleeping, get up and go do it again. It's gonna be early. Yeah, buddy, it's gonna be early. But I got to go. Y'all gotta do what you gotta do. If it's nighttime when you're watching this, you go to bed and have a good night too. If it's afternoon, have a good rest of your day. If it's morning, have a good whole day. Whatever it is, have a good one. Be good or be good at it. And I will see y'all later. I'm not even giving you the red green quote this time. That's how much of a hurry I am to get this bedtime going. Y'all be good. See y'all on the next one.